So maybe
Who are we talking about?
Who?
when I first met you, I got happy because I need to take like vitamin D. So
Yeah.
a little bit.
Another point to Paris.
If I was a Parisian, I think I would be rude to the tourist.
So
To Brazil as a tourist, you're gonna be treated like a king and a queen. France is the right place for me right now.
like the hookup culture is real.
And then they pretend you don't exist. I don't know if you would meet, but
I'm gonna be cancelled by Italians because
Does somebody think they're in a relationship with you?
she only likes to make people feel uncomfortable in this podcast.
Indians, they are like one step away from being Spanish. Like, so in Brazil, there's a lot of corruption. And
Did she appreciate it?
oh, I don't think so.
We were looking for the passport.
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get killed. Like, sorry, French people. France is 1,000 times worse. So.
Hello and welcome to another episode of the Masala and the
Salsa with Andrea.
and Priyanjana and
Joaquim.
Joaquim,
Vladimir.
Vladimir, like, as we used to call you.
Really? I didn't know that.
So the common friend who introduced us,
Yeah.
he for some reason thought you're like, oh, what's his name? He's like Vladimir.
Yeah, why? It doesn't even like has anything to do with
Yeah.
Joaquim. It's not like
It's-
But I think the night that we met was the first time I met him too. So maybe
Who are we talking about?
who?
you're talking about Gonzalo, right?
No, it's
We're talking about Ketan.
Oh yeah, I thought you were talking about Gonzalo.
No, Kate. We met
Yeah.
at the soup festival,
Oh
right?
yeah, true, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the first time.
so Ketan, I was like, who's this guy? Because
Yeah.
we were lost, and he's like, oh, Vladimir. And he's like, what? He doesn't look like a
And
Vladimir.
where is Vladimir? Who's Vladimir? This Brazilian guy, which appears to call Joaquim.
Yeah, I have met him quite a few times, but I didn't know his name either. So
Okay. Well, now you know Masala
What's my
and
name,
Salsa.
Joaquim?
Yeah.
What's my name?
The real
Rihanna.
You know who is Masala and Salsa?
Marcela?
Masala.
Masala, yeah,
Who is
of course.
No, but
Who
who's
is
masala and
masala
who is
and
salsa?
salsa?
Oh, you are salsa and you're masala.
You got
Okay.
it right. Yes.
of course.
So the first time that you meet us, what was the first some of the first impressions that you had about us?
I mean, it was quite overwhelming day because I met a lot of people. But when,
I mean, yes, I get it. We are overwhelming
Yeah.
people.
I mean, not just you, but like when I first met you, I got happy because I met
Aww.
someone from Latin America. So like someone who spoke Spanish, someone fun, and
So, okay, Gonzalo was out of the picture.
no, Gonzalo was good as well. And when I met you, I thought you were like so extrovert and you were like so fun. So it was really, really nice.
Mm.
So you consider you will get you will get more along with Priyanjana than with me?
No, like I never thought about it. I just like my first impression.
Like we come in a package.
Yeah.
The first impression was like, thanks God, there is like someone from Mexico, someone from Colombia,
Yeah.
a half Mexican, half Canadian.
Yeah.
So,
That's true.
but it was really fun.
So let's start with our first question. Why did you come to France?
Oh yeah, I came to France to study French. So 4 years ago, I was in Brazil and I wanted to be a diplomat.
Oh.
And when you want to be a diplomat in Brazil, you have to learn 4 languages: English, French, Spanish, and Portuguese or native language.
Okay.
And I didn't speak French, so I came to France to study French. I did 6 months of French language school, and then I decided to stay. I really liked the country and didn't want to go back to Brazil.
Which
Oh,
part
which
of France
city?
did you come?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
First.
city I went was it's called Antibes in the south of France,
Okay.
Okay.
very close to Nice and Cannes.
Yeah, the south of France.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And now
so
that
you
you
started
live in-
your life
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Now that you live in the north, which one do you still prefer?
I mean, I think I prefer the south I think it's like obvious, but I think the north of France and the south of France, they're both really good. But here I need to take like vitamin D supplement, like life change a little bit. But it's still really fun. Like I think France, wherever you go, the food is good, the people is nice. Sometimes.
where people have not been
Yeah.
nice to you.
No, I mean I think in Paris it was like a little bit.
Another point to Paris.
So yeah, before I came to Lille, I did one stop in Paris, and over there, like I think people are more they're like in a rush all the time, and I think also because Paris is the most visited city in the world, I think people there are tired of tourists. And then if I was a Parisian, I think I would be rude to the tourists too.
So do you do that when you're back in Brazil? Like, are you rude to other tourists?
I know, because like we don't get a lot of tourists in Brazil. Like I think we're not that visited as people
I
think
think
we
only
are.
like when you had the FIFA World Cup, I think that's when you
Yeah.
got tourists.
What part of Brazil are you coming
I'm
from?
from the northeast part of Brazil.
Natal?
Not
Recife?
I mean everything. Yeah, from that part, like the northeast. So we have a few states that are very famous, like Bahia, where they
Yeah.
have the Carnival in Salvador.
Oh, I live there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. But yeah, yes. Uh-huh.
Yeah,
That's-
I remember you. Yeah, you lived in Salvador. Yeah, I live 1,000 kilometers from Salvador, but yeah, probably Salvador is the biggest capital close to my city.
Okay, got it. Yeah, I can localize like where exactly
Yeah.
they are and this stuff. But yeah, like you say, it's probably not a lot of people that comes there. If they go, they go to Rio de Janeiro.
Yeah.
Rio de Janeiro. Or, like those areas, Sao Paulo. Not even Sao Paulo, I think it's only because of the
Yeah,
airport. but
I think São Paulo you get like more business,
Yeah.
like people that have to go to Brazil to do business. So I think because we don't get a lot of people but for
No,
many
but
other reasons.
If I come, I will go to Sao Paulo because I want to go to Interlagos.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. So like if you come to Brazil as a tourist, you're gonna be treated like a king and a queen because we're very happy that you're visiting us. And
and it's safer,
yeah.
no? Than Rio de Janeiro.
I mean, it's safe. Like it's like any big city. Like you have to, or even a small city. Like you need to have some let's say some. You have to be mindful of the place, of the
Yeah.
people, and you have to be attentive.
Yeah.
But I would say it's safe. Go to Brazil if you already have been to Brazil. So like go to
Yeah.
Brazil if you
Yeah.
if you want to visit Interlagos, for
Yeah.
example.
I mean, two things I want to do, like when I go to Brazil. One is to obviously go to Interlagos, and two is to attend the Pride Parade. It's like it's the biggest in the world,
Yeah.
so I'm like, I want to do that.
But yeah, when I lived in São Paulo, there's like a street which is famous for this kind of environment.
Yeah.
And when I moved to São Paulo, I moved, and the first 6 months I moved in with my grandmother and my auntie. They both lived in that street.
Yeah.
So like I think Brazil has one of the biggest like pride parades in the world, and
Yeah.
São Paulo is famous for that.
Yeah, and of course the carnival.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Carnival.
It's very famous
Yeah.
for the carnival.
Yeah, but go to the right place. Like during Carnival, you don't want to go to São Paulo. You want to go to
We will ask you.
yeah. Sorry, but yeah, during Carnival, go to Rio or go to Salvador.
Yeah.
Like when we plan it, we are going to call you
Yeah.
and your friend who has invited us to Portugal.
Yeah. So now that you have like experienced like living in France for this long, and then like all your life in Brazil, I don't know other places, but which one would you choose, like Brazil or France, or what would you pick from each
Yeah,
country?
I mean, in a perfect world, I would pick the best of Brazil, the best of France, and I would say that like I think France is the right place for me right now. Maybe in the future it's gonna be better to go back to Brazil, but there are things that I really like about France. Like people, they are like they're more relaxed in the sense that. At least when I wasn't in Brazil, so like we have this idea of Brazil being like a relaxed country, but it depends where you live. So like before coming here, I used to live in São Paulo, which is one of the biggest cities in the world. So it's life, it's very fast paced. So I think when I moved to Paris, I was like, thanks God I'm moving to a small city because like Paris, I think there are like 1 or 2 million maximum. People living there, and in São Paulo we are like 10 million in the city and 25. Sorry, for you it's nothing, right?
Like,
For you it's
yeah,
nothing.
nothing.
Yeah, for you it's nothing.
Yeah, that many people. Oh yeah, we have it in my small city.
Yeah.
So yeah, I like that in France. It doesn't matter if they're living in the countryside, in a big city. They take time to eat. They take time to drink a good wine, to eat a good cheese. And I kind of like that. I think they know how to live.
Yes. Well, yeah, that's, I mean, like, from my experience, it's also like being in Brazil, like, people is very warm and, like, they always gonna be, I don't know, like, you feel comfortable and things like that. But yeah, at some, there's also times where you feel like, oh, I'm not being safe and this and that. And that's what I felt. But apart from that, I love Brazil.
Yeah, that's true. Like,
Yeah. People there is very nice, like I just said. You are nice.
yeah,
You're
thank you.
not just, like you're rescuing those other ones that are not. And yeah, I don't know. Like, you have any stereotypes about Brazil? Like when you hear Brazil Carnival, apart from Carnival?
Because honestly, I have not heard about Brazil more than, I mean, the only thing I know about Brazil is through Carnival or through sports. But one stereotype that has come on my feed on my Instagram, it's not like through, I think you're probably the first Brazilian I'm meeting. I'm not friends with a lot of Brazilians, but most of the time, like, it comes on my feed that you guys are very outspoken. So like the hookup culture is real. Like that's the only stereotype I've heard. So like you look at person and like, okay, time to go. Is that true?
I mean, yeah, that's true. I think Brazilian men and women, they're very like straightforward.
Yeah.
And I think when, for example, for Brazilians, that when they come to Europe, I think that could be like an advantage. Because like in Europe, I think people, they're afraid of talking, afraid of just having like a small talk with someone. And it's something that, like, going back like to normal like greetings and stuff, like in Brazil, if I meet a colleague, a work colleague in the street, or someone I know, I have seen it 1 or 2 times, you always will like stop and greet and talk. But then in France, sometimes I see like, like a roommate. We are like walking the street and then they pretend you don't exist.
Hide.
Exactly.
You want to talk to me at home, not on the street.
Exactly.
Yeah, it happens.
But any stereotype from Brazil that you think is not true, like a myth you want to break?
Well, I think that maybe, I don't know, because like Brazil, it's a huge country, so it's very different. The culture from the north, it's different from the culture of the south. And then most people, they think that Brazil, we're just like, I don't know, they think you're just like, party animals. We're just like one thing. But in Brazil, we have a lot of different cultures. We have a lot of Japanese people living in Brazil. We have a lot of Lebanese people living in Brazil. So I think I like that about Brazil. It's this mix of cultures, diversity as well.
Yeah.
So I think one thing which I like about Brazil is that you have this cake kind of thing with condensed milk.
Oh, brigadeiro.
Yes, oh my God, I love that.
Brigadeiro.
But how did you taste it? If I'm the first Brazilian you meet, how have you tasted it?
I'm not friends with people, but I do go out and eat food. Like,
where did you eat that?
One of my friends, his dad used to work in Brazil, so he would get it for me.
Nice.
Like he was Indian, but his dad was working.
What's the name? Brigadeiro? No?
Yeah, it's brigadeiro.
It's a bowl of chocolate, no?
Yeah, it's condensed milk, chocolate powder, and tablespoon of butter. For foreigners, it's too sweet.
I mean, for me, it was
for me, it's very sweet.
But I think like our Indian desserts are very sweet anyways, so it was okay for us. Also, one of our friends' roommate was Brazilian. She also made it for us.
Ah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, it's a nice dessert, if it is, and but it wasn't one of my favorites probably. But what would be the food that you are missing the most, for example?
So one of the food that I miss the most is the steak. Sorry again, I don't know if you eat meat, but we love like
meat is good.
Yeah, like in Brazil we have the famous like Brazilian barbecue. So you go to the restaurant and then you have this card. And then we have like, yes, please, if you want them to bring you meat.
Yeah.
And then if you're full, you flip it and then you put no. And then I think that's the best thing, the best food about Brazil. And then there's also feijoada, it's pork and black beans, which I had it for lunch today.
I can see your mouth watering.
Feijoada is good. Like,
that was my lunch today.
Oh, it has like I don't know what is. It's rice, it's beans, and it has. I don't remember what it's. Feijoada.
So feijoada is just like the black beans with pork.
It has a powder, no? Also like a.
It's called farofa.
Yes.
I think it's like cassava flour, and then you put it with butter or something. It's really good, and then tomatoes, and then rice. It's really tasty.
With a guarana. Perfect.
Yeah.
So when are we getting invited for this?
Yeah, I mean, we
When?
can do it first.
I think that's my aim on the podcast. We invite people, we talk about food. Like, so when are we invited?
Yes.
Yeah, so we're just like going around people, asking them food, and like, okay, we're gonna eat with them.
Yeah, no, but like that one, and like there was one time when I tried this amazing pizza, which is not that thing of you, right?
Yeah.
So
Italians better be watching.
yes, I think I'm gonna be cancelled by Italians because
You are
this
already
pizza,
cancelled. You have already been cancelled. She likes pineapple on pizza,
yes,
and she also likes ketchup.
but this one doesn't have a pineapple, right? It was chicken, like
Oh, yeah.
shredded
Oh, yeah.
chicken
Yeah.
on top of the pizza, and
Okay.
the
Caipirinha.
dough. I don't know, the dough was really
Cheesy. There's cheese
nice.
inside.
It was the best pizza I have ever
Yeah.
had, I think. And I'm like missing it because also like the sauces we're having.
Yeah.
I think it was in Rio de Janeiro.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my god, this is the best pizza, like really. And I have everywhere I go, like I'm trying to find the same, but it's not like.
So it's very controversial. Like in Brazil, I think we have like 40 million Italians descendants, so people that come from Italian family. And then Brazil and Argentina, like they fight to see who has more Italians.
Oh,
So like in Argentina, it's
Yeah.
about the same. They have 40 million, maybe less. But the pizza from Brazil, I think, is really tasty. It's really good. But it's like it's the thing that they have in France with champagne and sparkling wine.
yeah.
Like it's like it's a sparkling pizza. It's
Yeah.
it's not really like pizza,
If
but
it comes from shining part of Brazil.
so it's not really pizza, but it's really good. But it has nothing to do with pizza from
Yeah.
Italy. But yeah, it's amazing. Like I miss that as well.
Yeah.
That's what people do. Like in the Alsace region, they have this tarte flambe, and you're like, it's a pizza, and they're like, no, it's a French delicacy. You can't call it a pizza. But also French people, like, I mean, I think on this podcast I've established myself as protecting the Italian food. They put potatoes on their pizza.
French?
Yeah.
I've never tried any
Yeah.
of those ones.
And I'm like, why would you put potatoes on a pizza? It's like putting carbs on carbs. Like,
Where do you go to eat
I
this?
tasted.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, in Poland they do that.
In Poland?
Yeah, in Poland they do.
I mean, in Poland they put potatoes in everything.
Yeah.
What were you doing in Poland?
Yeah, what were you doing in Poland?
So I did Erasmus in Poland. I did 3 months in Poland,
Right.
and then I tasted a lot of Polynese food. Were you laughing?
So we wanted to know more about Poland. Are you seeing someone?
No. Okay, I went to Poland twice.
Mm-hmm.
Then the second time I went to Poland, I went to see someone. But yeah, I mean, in general, it was a dream that came true. I really wanted to go to Poland, and I had this opportunity here at the university where I studied. They really recommended me not to go because they were like, "You are in France. You should do an internship in France." And then I was like, "No, thank you. I want to go to Poland." So I did 3 months over there in Krakow, and yeah, I really miss Poland.
It's really nice. It's a really nice country.
So back to the question: are you seeing someone?
No, It was 1 year ago, exactly 1 year ago in December.
So when you went to Poland recently, it had nothing to do with them.
No, I haven't been to Poland.
Oh.
I haven't been to Poland again. I went to Poland I went to Poland twice. I went to Poland in April to June, so that was my Erasmus.
Okay.
Then I went to Poland in December, like last year.
Oh.
So it was exactly 1 year
Okay.
ago.
So you're not seeing anyone right now.
I mean,
or does somebody think they're in a relationship with you?
okay. Okay, I hope she doesn't watch that. But no, it's like I'm not seeing anyone,
Okay.
and yeah, I don't think she thinks we're in a relationship.
Okay.
She only likes to
Yeah.
make people feel uncomfortable in this
Yeah.
podcast.
That's
Yeah.
my duty on the podcast.
Congratulations.
Anyways, going back to the French life and now like living here and everything, what has been like the habits that you still don't get? Because it's been like you've been here for a while
Yeah.
now, no? So what are those French habits that you are not getting yet?
So one that really stuck to me in the beginning when I started to work was the pause de cigarette. So like the breaks, the breaks to smoke. Basically, you have the time where you start to work. I used to work from 9 to 5 p.m. And if you don't smoke, you work from 9 to 5 p.m. If you smoke, you can go outside all the time.
You can fake it, no? Also.
You know, like I saw this thing on social media because a lot of people who don't smoke, what they do is they go out and you know that thing with the water. They go and like
the bubbles.
Wow.
Like, does any of you watch Friends?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's when Rachel starts working at Ralph Lauren. Everyone over there, like, they smoke and she feels left out. So she starts smoking just to fit in. So I think that
that's what you do?
No, that's not what I do. But I felt like, oh yeah, I need to find something like to do during the post cigarette. So I started drinking tea.
Okay, not bad.
Well, healthy choice.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So now I have a rapid fire questions,
Okay.
like few questions, and we like quick answers.
Okay.
So, do you prefer the French wine or do you prefer the caipirinha?
Wow, difficult one. I mean, I like French wine like for dinner, but I like caipirinhas for party.
And for the audience, would you describe
Yes.
this flavor? What exactly is this alcohol that we're talking about?
So-
Okay, which one is your favorite one?
Like the favorite between wine and
No,
caipirinha.
caipirinhas.
Okay, so
Okay.
caipirinha is it's a fruit, sugar, and an alcohol from Brazil called cachaça. Cachaça comes from sugar cane, but you can also take shots. So I would compare it to tequila, but then you need to eat something very strong. So a fat piece of pork, and then you drink cachaça is really good. Then we have so caipirinha is lime, sugar, and cachaça. And then we have the caipiroscas. The caipiroscas, you can put any fruits you want. So you can put strawberry, you can put fruits from Brazil that I can say the name in English, but you probably don't know. So it makes no.
Maracuya,
Exactly,
guarana.
Exactly. So you can do caipirosca.
Yeah, you only change the alcohol there.
Yeah, and then cachaça, it's very strong, spicy, and some people they don't like it. They have mixed feelings about it. But then I have met nobody who tasted a caipirinha, a good caipirinha, and then they said they didn't like it. So you just need to find a authentic place.
Yeah, I remember like the ones that I liked when I was there was like the one made with strawberries.
Yeah.
Like the best thing I have ever tried, and that's why I also like got cachaça back then. And I was making the same stuff, but back in Mexico, and I was like, this is really good. So, but yeah, we need to go back to Brazil to get more cachaça as well.
Well, he's not going
Yeah,
back.
I have a lot in my apartment. I have a lot here.
Okay, so Messi or Neymar?
Oh, Neymar, 100%.
Ronaldinho.
That was easy.
What is the most embarrassing moment you've had in France till now?
Well, I feel like there were so many.
Tell us.
There are so many. For example, I think that in my period in Paris, they hired me to work in a restaurant. So I did a part-time job. I did 2 months in a restaurant in Paris. And during the interview, it was great. Like, they loved me. We started talking about football.
Yeah.
So they hired me on spot.
Yeah.
And then I started to work, and then I realized, well, I can speak French, but I don't know anything about restaurants, like my vocabulary.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know the name of the things.
Yeah.
So I started to work as a host.
Yeah.
And it was, in the beginning, they were like, oh, can you get a napkin? Or can you get something? And then it was really like embarrassing because I wouldn't not know what they wanted me. And then, when you have, it was like a big restaurant in the Champs-Élysées. So you have like a 2-hour waiting line outside of people. And then, you cannot stop people and ask them to explain what they mean,
Like, dumb shits.
Yeah.
What do you want?
Yeah.
And especially like when people, they called and I would pick up the calls, I think they would be surprised, especially when it was like French people, because they were like, why it's not a French person? And like I have a strong accent, and then people, they would try to guess my accent.
Yes.
They would say, oh, I know you're not English, like you have a good accent. because like French and English, they like to pick
But
on-
they don't. They haven't ever like guessed right to your where you're coming from.
Oh yeah, they
yeah?
they did sometimes, and then
Oh, okay.
sometimes I would have people from Brazil talking to me in English, in French,
Yeah.
and then I would say right away, "You're Brazilian."
Okay, that's nice. Like
Yeah.
probably I don't know. French people has ever they guessed your accent or not really? Like they only said like, oh, you're probably American or you're probably I don't know British.
No,
or...
so like in France, it depends. People think I'm from North Africa, so Algeria, Morocco. Sometimes from Brazil, sometimes from Latin America, sometimes from Europe. It depends. I think people are creative, and
Yeah.
and Brazilians, they can look like anything. So we have like people that got the Brazilian passport just to be able to travel. So for example, Kim Jong-un, the Korean dictator,
Yeah.
he got a fake Brazilian passport to go to Disneyland in Japan.
Really?
Yeah.
Fun
You can
facts.
find the pictures on the internet if you
Oh.
Google Kim Jong-un Brazilian passport.
Oh.
And it was not a fake passport. I mean, it's fake because he's not Brazilian, but
Yeah.
it was a real passport.
Wow.
I don't know how he got it.
I mean, he can get things.
Yeah.
A lot of money.
Yeah, because Andrea, she has been mistook for a Malaysian.
Yeah.
Malaysian.
I don't know why. Maybe yes, but that was the first time I got the.
Yes.
Yeah, I got told
But
that I was
mostly you
from
get Mexican straight away, right?
Mm.
You know,
American. That's not true.
I mean, I've gotten Turkish, I've got the Italian, which doesn't make sense to me. Like Pakistan, it's okay because you know we look same.
Yeah.
But I think the funniest one was Spanish. Yeah.
But Indians, they are like one step away from being Spanish. Like I can tell sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't sound Spanish. I
Yeah,
have to
exactly.
take Indian accent.
Oh, yeah.
So
No, but actually, like your Indian accent is banished. Like it's being banished, probably.
that's how I speak. That is my accent. That's my
No,
real
that's
accent.
what I'm saying. Like you don't have a strong Indian accent when you
Because
when
you don't
speak
know,
in-
like India, because India is so varied. Like we
No.
have different accents.
We know, like what the bala.
Yeah. I had a call with an Indian guy this last week,
Yeah.
and then I wasn't getting anything. And then like I don't have a lot of calls because like in my work,
Yeah.
I have like team calls, so with people from France that at this point I'm used to the accent.
Yeah.
But we had a problem with this client, and then
Yeah.
he was really insisting to
Yeah.
have a call.
Yeah.
And then what happened is that I wasn't getting anything. And I hadn't used the like Google Meetings in a while,
Yeah.
so like in the end,
Yeah.
we ended the call, and then I got AI report summing up all the things we talked and all the actions, and then I was like, "Thank you, God."
I just feel because India is so huge,
Yeah.
that every part has a different accent. Because like you have met so many Indians with us,
Yeah.
all of us speak in a different accent.
Yeah.
So where I come from, our accent is more neutral.
Okay.
But like, for example, if you go south, you'll hear more the stereotypical south or west part. That's where you hear more stereotypical accent.
Yeah.
Because I think also because my city, like people do not go abroad that much.
Mm.
If you compare, so most people that you see abroad, they are from Punjab, Gujarat, or like south of India. So that's why those accents are more popular.
Yeah. Makes sense. But yeah.
Okay, which has a better nightlife, Brazil or France?
Oh, definitely Brazil. 100%.
One stereotype about Brazil that you think is 100% false, like people just make it up.
Maybe the violence. People, they think they will get at the airport and they will get like kidnapped. But I mean, there is violence in Brazil, but it's not like that.
But bribery?
Bribery. I would say that's not gonna happen all the time, but it can happen.
Like if I go there and do business, I have to keep cash.
Well, if let's say if you're gonna do like big business, definitely like yeah. Unfortunately, like
I come from India, so it's okay.
okay.
we have the same problem.
But yeah, like in Brazil, if you wanna do business, anything, we had like the high courts, and then we have a lot of judges, and then their family, they all have like law firms. So if you wanna do something in Brazil and you don't wanna have any problems, you hire someone from those law firms that they have a parent in the Supreme Court
Okay.
or in one of the the regional courts,
Yeah.
and then your life is going to be easier. So in Brazil, there's a lot of corruption, and people don't. I think maybe you don't know this, but maybe when Brazil was discovered, the Portuguese, they come to Brazil, and then in the boat they had someone who was sent by the king of Portugal to record the whole trip. You know, he had to tell everything that happened. And then when he comes to Brazil, he describes Brazil. It's this beautiful land. Anything you try to plant here, it's gonna grow, it's gonna flourish. It's an amazing country. And then he ends the letter saying, "Oh, by the way, can you give a job to my son-in-law?" So that's like the birth certificate of Brazil. It starts with this guy discovering Brazil and then asking a job for his family.
Interesting facts.
What is the most romantic thing you've done for a girl?
Oh, I would say maybe like travel, like going to another like country just to meet up.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you done that?
Oh yeah, I did.
Was here in Europe or was?
Oh yeah, it was to Poland.
Finally, I have my
The second time I went to Poland.
Okay. And did she appreciate it?
Oh, I don't think so.
Oh my god!
It was a bad idea.
Tell us.
Ooh.
Can you?
Yeah, it's like
spill the tea?
yeah, it's like kind of when you like for everything. I think whenever you put too much effort, I think no one likes that in the beginning.
Okay.
Yeah, I think, but I mean, there was other reasons that I cannot disclose. Maybe because maybe
Yeah, the podcast gets on.
maybe her boyfriend will watch it.
Okay.
But, yeah. So yeah, I think she was having fun. It was Erasmus for her, but I think she had a life back in Poland. You know.
Okay. Dating a French woman, a Polish woman, a Brazilian woman, or any other nationality?
Okay, I never dated a French girl. So basically, I come to France, and after like 7 months, 6 months in Antibes, 1 month in Paris, and then I found my ex-girlfriend who was from Mexico. So she was she was my only girlfriend. But I mean, I really had the opportunity to meet other nationalities, but I didn't date. So like, I don't have, let's say, enough data to.
And
to
why
give-
Mexico?
Huh?
And why Mexico?
I mean, that what was life, you know, like
Salsa.
that was life. We met in a club in Paris, and it was a Erasmus party,
Okay.
and it was good.
Oh, nice.
Like before that, I already had visited Mexico, so I already really liked Mexico, and before
You were
going-
looking for the passport. I'm
So-
kidding.
No, yeah, but the thing is, I come from Brazil, so like people know the stereotypes about violence in Brazil. So like when I went to Mexico, I was super scared I would get like kidnapped or
Did you
killed.
get kidnapped?
No, but you know, I remember my last day. I had to get a cab to the airport at 2 a.m. and then I was like, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get killed. Like I'm not gonna survive this. I'm not gonna survive
The last
this.
day, thinking the worst.
So like I should have gotten like an Uber. It's safer. But for some reason, I got a ride during the day, and then I asked the guy, "Are you free like at 2 a.m. to take me to the airport?" And then he said, "Yes."
Yeah, sure.
And then
Yeah,
instead of
sure.
yeah. So like instead of going with security, getting an Uber, I was scared would miss the flight. So I was talking to this guy. I was like, "Can you pick me up at 2 a.m.?" And then he agreed. But then I was like,
Reconsidering your options, your choices.
exactly.
Okay.
Well,
One thing about Brazil that you miss the most in France?
Oh, I think my family, even though they come quite often, at least once a year, I don't get
How
to.
long is the flight from here to Brazil?
If it's a direct flight, for example, from Fortaleza or Salvador, it would be 12 hours. But they don't have those flights every day, so it could be that
layovers.
yeah,
and stuff.
you have to go to São Paulo. So from Fortaleza or Salvador to São Paulo, it's 4 hours flight.
Oh, okay.
Then another 10 hours flight to Europe. But
It's far.
yeah.
Yeah, that's how it's for me. Like the direct flight from Paris is like we have 4 direct flights every day, 4 to 5, but it's only till Delhi, and then 4 to 5 hours to reach my hometown. So
Yeah.
it's the same.
Yeah, I mean, like Brazil and India. I don't know which one is bigger in terms of like territory.
I think Brazil.
In terms of size, I think Brazil, but in terms of everything else, like population and stuff, it makes more
Yeah,
Brazil.
no,
sense.
in superficial.
Yeah. Okay. And the last question, or maybe I've asked it, sorry. One thing about France, a stereotype that you want to tell people it's not true after living here for this long.
Oh, that's not true. I would say that like
They shower.
unfortunately I cannot say this one is a myth. Like
Wow. Okay.
sorry, French people. Oh yeah.
No,
like-
but like, we need to say like it's not
Yeah.
everywhere you go, right? Like everywhere that you go and see people or French people, they not all the time smell bad.
No, yeah, that's true.
Luckily, I haven't met bad smelling French people.
But there is people that's
Yeah, sometimes in the metro, or then sometimes I'm in the streets, and then I see someone passing, and then you know that the person passed, and then I was like, they haven't discovered that.
Yes.
Like in the summer, I avoid taking the metro. Even if I need to take it, I prefer to walk.
Yeah.
But it's not true. Like I had some got to meet some French people, and then I know that it's a stereotype. You know that's what make life fun. So we have these stereotypes about France, these stereotypes about Brazil as well.
Yeah.
But I think this one it's not that false.
But which one do you think is like completely bullshit about France?
About France, that's a difficult question because I think maybe that like people dress super well. I think that right now, especially like our generation, they are valuing more like comfort. So I would say that at least at my university, like people they are dressing like sport wears like most of
At
the
leisure.
time. Yeah. So I think, but I think the other stereotypes like the perfume, the good food, I think those are correct.
Nice. Well, just one last thing. You as a Brazilian, what are the things that you will say to foreigners about France? Like, what advices would you say?
If they want to come to France,
Yeah.
I would say prepare in advance because I thought Brazil was bureaucratic. Like in Brazil, yeah, I thought Brazil. So like there is like a guy in Brazil. He writes about Brazil history, and then he was like in Brazil. If you have like a daddy bod in front of you, that person, that body.
I heard daddy bod. I was like, what?
If you have like a daddy person in front of you, it doesn't mean nothing if you don't have a paper saying, like, if you don't have the death certificate.
Yeah.
So like you need a paper for everything. So like I thought that was bad, but like in France, it's 1,000 times worse. So yeah, be prepared to you know like you have plans, you want to travel, you want to see your family. And then sometimes you need to renew your resident or your student permit, and just not gonna happen. And then you cannot contact anyone.
You will be trapped in France with
French bureaucracy is something else.
Yeah. So I would just say like do everything you can to apply early, because for example for all these things, the earlier you apply, most time you have, and don't wait until your visa is expired, for example, or your resident permit to start contacting them like 1 month before you start like
even more.
Yeah, flooding their emails.
I've done it like 3 months in advance.
Yeah, you see, it's still.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you so much for this chat and for all the advices that you are giving to our audience. And well, this is another episode of
Masala and Salsa. I love Russia.